Hello. Welcome to I don't really have much to say. This is a pool. I'm in here. This is my headset that I'm trying not to get wet. And day one is complete. Day one was hard. Okay, so today, God, what happened? So today, I was late for my flight because they said that they departed at 6, and I thought I did the math right, okay? But I didn't do the math right. So, sadly, I was kind of behind. So I had to sprint all the way through Atlanta Airport to try and get to Northern on time. I have really bad asthma. It hurt to run that hard and breathe that hard. Ugh. I'm really out of shape. Anyways, after that, I made my flight. There was a baby in front of me, and the woman, she started changing the baby's diaper. That's fine, I don't care. But there was a part of me that was like, I hope that's not poopy diaper. Poopy diaper. No. Then we landed. We landed at 8 a.m. The hotel room wouldn't be ready until 4 p.m. So Christopher, what a lovely guy. He's been taking care of me. Such a nice guy. Anyways, we got some biscuits and gravy this morning. I think I have a few clips of that, but not a whole lot. After spending some time there, I think it was around 10 a.m. No, it was more of like 12 when we came over back to the hotel. And then like the pool was open, so we hung around the pool until the room was ready. And I got sunburned. Womp womp. Oh well, not much we can do. But anyways, I've never stayed in a place like this before, and that's really fun. This is a really nice pool, and it's heated right now. The suite looks really cool. Tomorrow, my plan, I really want to go to the convention so that I can see if there's anything I want to buy. And then around 7 p.m., we're going to be in Orlando Studios. Harry Potter World. It's a part of MegaCon, Orlando's thing. It's like they rented it out, so I'm really excited. I've never been there before, and Christopher's never been there before, so we'll both be able to experience it for the first time. Yeah, I think that's my wrap up. I don't really have anything else to say. That's the end of day one.
I don't need this.
So, we're with the group,
I told you guys.
and
I
think we're going to get our tickets right now.
That's what it sounds like. We're getting some tickets, getting into the CattoCon / Orlando Con.
And then we're going to go to Orlando Studios.
Oh yeah, sure to be a blast.
This is so cool.
It's amazing.
She was a fairy.
Christopher and I are going to Orlando Studios for the first time ever. Woo!
Gryffindor beat Slytherin today. Honestly, all of you.
Looks so good.
Man, today was long. So I woke up this morning. We got Denny's for breakfast. What time did we get dinner? No, wait, breakfast. Oh, let me restart. It's a day. So I woke up at 8. I don't know when everybody else woke up, but I woke up to a lot of sound. I got a good amount of sleep, a much needed amount of sleep, okay? And then we went to Denny's. At the time, I didn't really put myself together because I thought we were just going to breakfast, but the Denny's was right across from the con place. So we decided to just go right to the con place. Then we went and we got our tickets, and then we did some with some shopping. And I bought some really nice pants and some earrings and some bracelets, and that's about it. I'm glad that I didn't buy any clutter. I almost did. I saw like this really cool fairy item thingy. It was just literally just a piece of art, but I was like, I want that. It's supposed to be a necklace, but what would I really do with that? Let's be real. After that, we came back, and then we had some food. We chilled out at the Airbnb for a little bit, and then, so that was from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. And then we left for Orlando Studios. And I went to Orlando Studios for the first time ever, and that was really cool. I had always wanted to go when I was really little, but my family wasn't really well off. We couldn't financially afford that. It was cool being able to be there and realize that I was the one that, I got myself there, and I went with Christopher, who had never gone before either, and he's a really close friend of mine, and we had a really fun time trying out all the new roller coasters. I think the Velociraptor was probably my most favorite one. I didn't get a whole lot of footage just because, well, first my phone battery was kind of low, but also it's really stressful for me to be in like those environments. There were a few times where I was just really overwhelmed and I was like, oh god. And there were some people in cosplay there. How? That's amazing. I'm so impressed. Like, they had the whole wigs on and the outfits and they were going on vlog. I want to know how the wig stayed on. After that, what? So we stayed there from 7 p.m. to 11. And now I'm back at the Airbnb. Took off all my makeup and now I'm here and laying down, and some of them are sleeping, some of them are awake. One just woke up and they're starting to drink. I don't know what I want to do yet. I took an edible. Feel really tired. So maybe I'm gonna hang out with people for a while, but I'll probably get asleep. So that's the wrap up of day 2. This was always pretty solid. This isn't exactly what I wanted to do for my recording either. I didn't really want to just sit down and talk to a camera the whole time. But you know, sometimes things don't work out. So I know this is a bit of a boring video, but thanks for watching. And I really like that like some of you guys actually enjoy me. Thanks. And even if you want to make fun of me, that's okay. But guess what? To be cringe is to be free. Anyways. That's all. Goodbye. Good morning. Hello. It's really bright outside, so I can barely see, so I'm gonna be really squinty for all of this. I just got bad eyesight. I think it's because my eyes are blue, you know, like the science behind that. You know, I got no melanin in my eyes, so yeah. Anyways, today's plan, there's sort of no plan. Well, it's like there's a loose plan. It's I have scheduled to be a loose planner, you know, don't you have to schedule for that too, where it's like you schedule for spontaneity? I've heard that some people don't do that, and I've heard that other people do. Specifically, I've heard like this one person with autism that has to like plan for spontaneity, and she just worded it so well, and I've always done that in my life, but I hadn't really been able to articulate it well, and I found that to be really interesting. But anyways, I just ordered some food with everybody from First Watch, and then after that I'm gonna get my makeup on, and we're gonna be just drinking, I guess. I don't know, today's party day. I have to go tomorrow, so I'm trying not to be hungover, so I'm gonna try and not go too hard. Maybe I'll have like an edible and some weed. No, not. That's the same thing. An edible and some drinking. But I don't really know what's gonna happen. I think we're gonna be hanging out at the convention, doing panels and stuff like that. Yeah, I think everything's gonna go really well. I want to do some more like spontaneous something to make interesting content for you guys to watch. Honestly, I don't know. I just want to do something fun. But I don't really know what to do, and I should have made more of a storyboard before doing this. And I need to start planning out my trips a little more with like organized thoughts on what I want to record and the kind of skits that I want to do, because I do like sharing my life, but there's obviously times where I want to throw something into the video that's going to be interesting, that wants you to click on the video or wants you to keep watching something. But yeah. Anyways, do you know what these are? These are star patches. I've got little pimples on my face, and these make them look cool, but I know other people are like, I think I'm going to be taking photos today as well. I'm going to be wearing one of my really nice sort of slutty outfits and walking around on the con. I'm really excited. I don't really have anything else to say. I wish I had more stuff to show you guys.
We are here with Christopher, and we are going to be doing
Shrunk 3D.
Shrunk 3D? Okay.
See ya. See you later. Bye. Alright. Some special water.
And there you go. That's your tutorial. That's our 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗓. Let me get close to the little guy. That's so cute.
Hi gang, I am in my room ready for bed, but I was like laying down and I recognized that I had recorded a video every other day at the end of the day, so I needed to keep that streak going. But I'm fucking tired, honestly. We went to like this rave thing today, which was a lot of fun. Oh my god, the clips are crazy. I'm sure, like, I can't even English right now. This was a good time. I don't have anything else to say, okay? I was tired and I don't really want to be doing this, but I gotta keep on my streak. I have nothing else to say, okay? Cool, so have a good night, or, you know, thanks for watching.
How we doing?
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. I am back at home finally. That trip, oh my god. Okay, so I have a few different things to say, because I went on this trip because of an online friend that I had, and they weren't like a really close online friend, but I decided to go on this trip and I was a little unsure about what to expect because I had never hung out with that group of people before, and it was actually kind of stressful because it was the type of people where nobody really wanted to be the group leader, but then nobody really wanted to make a decision for what we should do. So, you know, like that situation where people are just kind of standing around looking at each other and waiting for someone to make a decision. It was one of those situations, and I'm a really like how's the word going? Headstrong person, and I'll take control in those situations. But although I'm willing to take control in those situations, it doesn't really make me like ecstatic to do it because I didn't go on the trip expecting to be that type of person, you know? So then I get irritated because now I feel like I have to be organizing things because nobody else really scheduled things. I'm one of those people, I need to have a schedule for these trips because I want to feel like I was able to accomplish enough. I don't want to feel like I just went to a new place to stand around. I like to see things. So a few days before we had gone on the trip, I had sent into the group chat a list of everything that I wanted to do, the times, a really good like itinerary, honestly, just about what I wanted to do. And it was also an extension to be like, hey guys, if anybody wants to come along, this is a perfect opportunity for them to, like, you know, let me know, and then we can have things organized. But the entire trip there was very bad communication between what we were doing, and it's not as though any of the people in the group were intentionally trying to be assholes. Everyone was a pretty good person. I just have a very different goal for what I want to accomplish on these trips. Most of them in the group, they had a prior established friend group, so I believe that they were okay with being, you know, just physically around each other, which makes sense. I've been in that position before with other people, but that's not what I was anticipating for this trip, seeing as I wasn't really close-knit with their friend group. So a lot of it made me feel bad because I felt like I wasn't working enough with the group, but I also didn't want to waste my time and try and figure out what they were gonna do, and like there was just a lot of standing around, and I kind of put a time limit on everything, and once that time limit is met, I'm like, okay guys, I'm gonna go do this other thing. So there were a lot of times on the trip where I wasn't hanging out with the main group. It was just me and Christopher, and we had a great time, but it's like I felt weird about the group because we weren't really, none of us were bonding with each other, and it just felt weird. I was like, man, I would have enjoyed being closer with these people at the end of the trip, or having spent a lot of time together, staying up late, drinking together, and doing stuff like that. But the crowd was very different, and I feel that all of us had different goals for what we wanted on that trip, and it was all very poorly communicated. So I don't feel like it was a bust, because I still experienced a lot of things such as Orlando Studios, the convention, and a few other things like staying in a hotel like that. I've never been to a place like that before in my life. So it was nice to experience those new things, but it wasn't nice the way that the social group ended up working out. I just wish that it had felt like we had a bit more time to communicate and like bonds, like become closer friends, but it just doesn't feel like that really happens. I don't think we left on a bad note. We just all left on a neutral note, which is what I wasn't expecting. That's all I have to say. Bye.